So the first thing that we're going to ask you to take a look at for the selections on your home are going to be all of the exterior selections. We find that giving you all of this information up front and letting you drive through the communities and give you that opportunity to do your homework before you come into the design center is really helpful. Being able to see everything up on a house put together is a lot different than looking at small samples here in the showroom. So whenever we email you from your preview, after your preview appointment, we will email you a packet of all sorts of information. This is called our exterior catalog. One of the things that you're going to be receiving is going to be a brick list of all of the brick options that we have. We use Acme brick here at Drees. And I do want to point out that during, depending on the lot that you guys are picking and choosing, there may be some brick restrictions. You should know this going into the appointment, but we will also fill you in on that. That basically just means that if anybody to the left of you or to the right of you and so many lots close to your lot have the same brick already, you will not be able to choose that. It'll be a restricted brick for you. But remember, we'll let you know what this is going into everything so we can steer clear of these. So while you're driving through the communities, we're going to start by giving you a list of bricks in your community. So it's going to have all different bricks in there just to kind of give you an idea of what you're starting to look at. After you get an idea of what you like, we can also send you a list of that particular brick in different communities. So you can go see it on a 2-story house or a 1-story house, just to kind of get a better idea of what it looks like on a whole. You'll notice on the brick list that we send you that there are several standard bricks and there are also some upgraded bricks as well. The pricing sheet that comes with this exterior catalog will give you pricing for the upgraded bricks for your particular plan and elevation. So you should have all of that in front of you. Along with the brick, we'll also be choosing your mortar color. We choose between either a buff or a gray color. And if you choose buff, you can decide whether you want it to be applied in a tooled and cleaned finish or a tooled and uncleaned finish. That's basically what it sounds like. If it's tooled and cleaned, the brick mason will go behind as he's bricking and clean all of the extra sloppy and dripplings and everything of the mortar off the brick. And if you choose tooled and uncleaned, then they're just going to leave it on the brick. Every house is unique, every house is different, and I just want to make sure that you are understanding this as you're driving through the neighborhood. You'll be able to see the difference between clean and uncleaned. And it will be listed on your brick sheet as well, what is on each house. Either application is standard. This is going to be your choice. Along with the brick, we can also add stone to your home. Stone is not standard on any elevation, and we have a variety of different colors that you can choose from depending on where you want to put it. What color you choose will really be dependent upon the price. We really don't have a good price to give you up front, but once you talk to your consultant, she can kind of help you figure out how much is needed, and then we can give you pricing and we can kind of work on it from there. But also in your exterior catalog, there are all of the different colors of stone that we offer. Outside of stone and brick, you're also going to be picking a paint color for your home. Let's see, we have 14 different standard paint colors. Again, this sheet is in your exterior catalog, and they're all very neutral and light. So nothing's dark, nothing's going to be high contrast. It's just kind of a nice neutral color as a standard color. We can do darker paint colors. You'll see this fairly often on a lot of our houses. We're happy to help you pick a darker paint color, but it is an upgrade if you choose to do so. Outside of the upgraded paint color or standard paint color, we'll also be choosing a gutter color to coordinate with this paint color. We have a variety of different colors that you can choose from. These are all standard, and we'll do one color of gutters for the whole home. So your up house gutters and your downspouts will all be the same color, and they will be full gutters all the way around the house with your underground drains as a standard in every community. Outside of all of these things, then you'll also be talking about cedar colors. So in some of our communities, you have a painted metal garage door. So if that's what you have standard in your community per your specs, then your garage door will be painted the same color as we paint all of your trim work. Remember these 14 different paint colors. So that's what's going to be standard for your garage doors. If you are in a community where a cedar garage door is standard, or you would like to upgrade to a cedar garage door, then we'll be picking from stain colors. Again, in your packet, you'll see all different stain colors that we offer, from neutrals to grays to blacks. We have all different stain colors that you can choose. Also, several of our elevations come included with cedar accents. These could be bands that are up in the peak of your home, or corbels that are up at the very top of the peak of that same area. Cedar shutters, planter boxes, all of these types of things. Porch posts are going to be made of cedar, and we're going to pick a stain for those as well. again, you can look at your packet to see all of the different colors that you have to choose from. And then the very last thing to round all of this out will be your front door selection. We've got a front door catalog coming your way as well. Your standard front door is going to be 3 feet wide, about 8 feet tall. It's a solid wood door, and we're going to pick a stain for it. Also in this catalog, there are several other doors for you to choose from. Pricing will also be listed. And you'll also notice that some of the doors do come available in a wider option at 3 feet 6 inches wide. That price is all inclusive. So if you decide to go wider, there's not an additional charge for any structural changes or any framing changes. The price that you see in the price sheet is your price to make your door that size. Whenever we choose a stain color for your front door, we have 6 different stain options that we'll be choosing from. And for this, you can choose if you want the finish to be in a satin finish or a gloss finish. Again, we can kind of show you some samples here on how that looks. But the door will be stained on both sides, the same stain color. Oftentimes, you'll also see front doors painted a color, and we can also talk about that as well if you want to do a colored painted door versus a stain painted door. I think that covers everything on the exterior of your home. But as you're driving around, you don't just want to focus on brick. You kind of want to touch on all of these things, because all of these things put together is what makes your home beautiful. Your consultant will be available to answer any questions that you have, and to also kind of be able to help walk you through all of these things. But these are just some things to get you started while you're driving through your communities and looking for things up front.